up, guys? It's Brian, Bat 96. I'm here. I'm in front of the camera now, so trying to be in front of the camera more often. Anyway, guys, we go to Caprice, man. We go to my Caprice. Y'all been asking for footage, right? Biggest upgrade that you can see, at least since the last time I put the video in my car. So, intro, Billet wheels, 26 by 10. I actually got the 6-inch front barrel, 4-inch back barrel. And I believe in my last video, which I posted, what was that, 4 years ago, I couldn't get them to fit. And so I had to do a few things. I had to get my rim shortened. I got rim shortened 2 inches on each side from Olsen Audio. They hooked me up. And then the next big upgrade you obviously is the big boy Wheelwood brakes back there, man. Those are 14¼ inch rotors. I think I got 4 pistons in the back, 6 pistons in the front. I'm pretty sure it's 4 pistons. But when I got my rear end shortened, my brakes are so big, I had to notch my frame back here just to clear the brake calipers. I just want to go into more details about how I got the wheels on the back of the car and show some pictures. One thing I did forget to mention was I also bought extended trailing arms to center my wheels in the fender, so that definitely helped out with everything. You see in this picture here, my rear is in the car, got my brakes on, good to go. Looks like it's good to go at least, but had a couple problems. So first problem was my brake line were too long now. So that wasn't too bad. That was a kind of easy fix. It was easy to get the brake lines to fit how they're supposed to fit after the rim got shortened. So that wasn't too bad. The second problem I had was my emergency brake line bracket was hitting the inside of the rotor. So you can see these pictures here. That wasn't even too bad either. We actually just grinded the metal down, you know, using just a metal grinder, a grinder wheel, and we just grinded the metal out of the way until it cleared the rotor. Brake line still in place. All that works perfectly. And then the last problem that you can see from this picture is that my brake caliper was going to hit my frame. So got my rim shortened so much, and my new calipers, the new Wheelwood calipers, was so big they was going to actually rub the frame. So I got the frame notched at one spot just to clear the caliper. After that, I was ready to ride, guys. You know, I actually bent one of my wheels not too long after I got all the work done on the wheels on the car and I was driving it. I was crazy. Like I said, that'd be a story for another day. Hey, if you guys want to hear that story, let me know in the comments. I'll make a video about it. Just let me know. All right, back to the video. So it took a little bit of work, and once I got that situated, rim shortened, my frame partially notched, not a big notch, just partial notch. The wheels got on there, man. You see it sits good. At least on this side, looks real pretty. I loved my new wheels, man. These were some of my dream wheels after I saw them. And it feels good to to have them on, man. I need to wipe them off, man. I was actually just cruising earlier. Don't worry about that though. So obviously that's one of my favorite things, man. I love how low it sit. Let's look at the passenger side real quick. But the passenger side, it sits, I probably this side sits crazy low. Super squatting, man. And same setup, obviously, nothing different, but it is funny how close it is. I can barely get my fingers in here, but it's crazy how, it's crazy. I mean, I ride, man. I ride, man. I ride, even if you sit low, and you know, you sitting low like that, man, you ain't gonna get around it, man. You gonna scrub anyway. But I bet I don't scrub like that. Man, me and the wife go for a cruise, man. I'm pretty good to go. Anyway, they do rub, don't get me wrong, guys. You will rub sitting this low. Ain't every road ain't gonna be smooth, but I get a good ride for the most part. So, on the front, what I did here, let's say obviously I got the big 14¼ as well. They both 14¼ 14¼ wheel woods, 6 pistons on the front. I redid my suspension this time around. I you know, new ball joints and all that good stuff, tie rods, all that good stuff. Excuse me. And I bought brand new original springs for the front that actually lifted up pretty good. I wanted to lift up just a tad bit more, so I actually got those little twisting coil boosters, the small ones, just something quick, just to get me up in the air just a little bit. And I got actually just 2 of those on each side, 2 in each spring on the front, so to get it set up like this and ride pretty smooth, man. All right, guys, here's the next biggest upgrade. The interior. Let's take a look. So you see, y'all remember before my seats were like a light cream and a black gator. I couldn't stand that shit anymore, so I had to change it up. So I took it to my guy Slick. Said, Slick, I want my interior one color. He said, all right, I got you. And I don't know if y'all remember before, but I had pretty much just like pleats or like straight lines. That was the original Roadmaster seat. Slick said, yo, you gotta let me funk them up a little bit, man. You need to change it up. And I was skeptical. I was real skeptical. I ain't want to do it, man, but should have known better, because Slick was like, man, I got it, don't worry about it. And sure enough, I let him do his thing. Now I got the beautiful stitching seats, man. Love it, man. And it looked like the leather that's in the King Ranch Ford trucks that you normally see. But man, Slick did his thing, man. Pretty good. Also, you see I got a new dash set up. Before I had the single DIN kit, but the DIN was down here and the HVAC control was above. I got the details, which is 2 S's on there, and they sell the kit for the double DIN for a 96 Caprice and Impalas. Did get that in. I got me a Kenwood dash in here. I love this thing, man. And it has your standard, a lot of standards now, like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, so I can have my navigation on through my phone. It does everything fine, man. I also got a backup camera with it as well that I hooked up. So new dash. I did have a button here, which I believe was a button that said like trip. Oh, actually I forgot the 2 buttons. So it was 2 buttons here. Anyway, so I have to use my USB for music. So I got this little adapter kit on Amazon. So I got my USB and my aux jack, even though now with Bluetooth you hardly really use that. But it did come with 2 USBs, which I just actually tucked my other USB right here, so I can still have my music plugged up and use my Android Auto through there. Then when I'm done with that, I just tuck that wire back up in there and snap it back. Good to go, man. Obviously got my interior done. I had to get the trunk wrapped. Slick wrapped up all the pieces as well for me. Still got my Rockford Fosgate T1 15-inch subs. Got a Rockford Fosgate speakers all in it, and got I got a sound cube amp on the speakers and the sound cube amped on the subs. That's all still the same though. Notice what other people are wondering. You got in the hood. The same damn thing. So, I don't know guys, it's the 4.3. I still got it. Don't worry though. There's only but so many other options you can do for an upgrade. So that's gonna be on its way for sure. So nothing changed under the hood. You know, still gets from point A to point B just fine. But don't worry, this gotta change up, guys. I'm tired of it. I'm ready for some more horsepower myself. So that is gonna be in the works. Yeah, guys, that's an update with the Caprice. Trying to get some things worked out for the channel, man. You know, I took my 2-year break, but trying to do a video right now, guys, every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eventually, I will do every 2 videos every week. We'll probably do Tuesday and Thursday, but at the moment, we're gonna do every Thursday at 5 p.m. So yeah, so I got some videos coming up though. Some cars I did with Slick at a shop. I just got done filming the short bed. They call it what we call it the Punisher. It's dark gray. You probably seen it before. Dark gray. You got 26 by 13 Corleone forged wheels on it. Bags. Got its LS supercharger in it. All kind of stuff. So I got some videos coming, man. Well, guys, thanks for watching this video. And for my subscribers, if you've been here even through my 2-year hiatus, I appreciate it. My new people who's watching this video, you know, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit a notification bell so you know when new videos come up. Hey man, I appreciate it. And couldn't be here without you guys, man. So on to the next one. I'm out.